Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, my name's Matt. This channel is all about movies and TV series. A lot of collector's editions that you see here, 4K, Blu-ray, DVD and VHS. So yeah, these videos we look at different editions and we talk about physical media subjects, and sometimes we have live streams. So yeah, if this is the kind of thing you enjoy, then why not consider subscribing to the channel. Okay, so as the thumbnail shows, this is my complete Matrix franchise collection video. So yeah, I've got all of the Matrix films currently have been made. They are apparently making another film, which surprises me because Resurrections didn't do that great at the box office, but apparently this is what's in production, so we shall see what comes of that. I think most of us will agree that the first Matrix film was groundbreaking. I remember going to the cinema to see this and being absolutely blown away by the effects, and the philosophical side of it I think is very intriguing. I think people do like the first film, not so much the sequels for a lot of people. For me personally, I really do like the trilogy, the original trilogy. Resurrections, yeah, it was nice to see Neo and Trinity come back, but it wasn't as good. I think it wasn't needed. The trilogy ended in a perfect way. Yeah, but I've still got it in the collection. So I thought today we'd have a look at what I've got in the collection for the Matrix films on physical media. Okay, so we're going to start with the DVD editions. And the first one we'll look at is the gold edition for the first film, The Matrix. So there are kind of two editions of this made. There's this smaller box and the larger box edition, which we will come on to in a minute. But this one was sort of an oversized DVD box produced by Warner Brothers. They did do sort of a series of different films in this kind of format. Hard box, that iconic image on the front of the main characters in the film. You can see on the side it's DVD down here, gold edition. And we open it up, and then we've got the disc in there, which is the film. We've then got some extras, and I think I've popped in that was part of a DVD set. This was for the Matrix Reloaded actually, but yeah, I just like that image, so I've kept that from many years ago. I used to have all the sort of standard DVDs. There's a little advert for the well, showing you all of these different types of editions that you get, the deluxe boxes and the classic collections and the gold edition there. And we've also got these ones over here. Now I do have a few of those, including the Matrix, which is that one there, which we'll come on to in a minute. So that's kind of what's in the set. There was a free poster off at the time. Unfortunately, that was only if you bought the edition brand new. I got this second hand on eBay, so unfortunately didn't come with the poster. I've also kept that, which was a promotional collector's DVD for Revolutions. It was just the sleeve. And I've also got another sleeve here for Revolutions, a different cover. I believe this was a Region 1 edition. I'd say I haven't got the DVDs anymore, but I did keep some of these slip covers, or well, inserts, shall we say. There's another one there. That one's really cool with all the Agent Smiths. that was for Revolutions. Okay, so what you get in this edition, you get this nice booklet. There's the back of it. Bear with me, I'm just going to turn the light on as it's got a little bit dark here. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, the natural light suddenly looks like it's going to rain outside, so yeah, I had to turn the light on. So this is kind of like a picture book, behind the scenes stuff. There's some groundbreaking effects in this film, and it's kind of stood the test of time. You know, the effects still look great to this day. There we go. So what you also get with this edition is a film cell. So the actual film cell is this picture here, where they're fighting in the underground station, and it's got a limited number on there. Pause if you wish to read that information on there. Bring it in a bit so you can see it. And this number was 2,872. Not sure how many of them were made, but yeah, that's the number. And then just to show you the inside of this edition, so you've got the Matrix Revisited, so the special features disc there, and obviously the Matrix film. So yeah, a really nice edition, the gold edition from Warner Brothers. So continuing on, and we come to the special edition big box Matrix edition. So lots of these were done, some with VHS and some with DVD, and some of them had sort of limited edition things in them, this being one. This is quite a special set, quite hard to come by, the contents within this one. So let's open it up and take a bit of a closer look. So it kind of folds out, rigid box, quite big these are. I have a few of them for different films. And again, you've got the free poster. I didn't get this brand new at the time, unfortunately, but yeah, you could have redeemed that at the time of release. Okay, so this is your backing sheet that shows you all the information in there. Pause if you wish to read that. So yeah, it doesn't mention the extra bits that are on this, which we'll come to in a second. Okay, so we've got a Cenotype there, which again is the same Cenotype as that smaller edition. However, the big difference between this one, and not everyone would have got this in their editions, and I think it was certain things within the set, maybe the DVD had been signed, but these are actual signatures of the Wachowski brothers. At the time, they were the Wachowski brothers. Now they've transitioned, they're the sisters. So that makes it even more kind of rare, because they would never sign their names in this way again. So very, very limited this. It was only 500 of these that they signed, and this is 260. So I've kept it sealed in here, never to be opened. But yeah, that's a real collector's item, that one, because very, very rare, you know, to get this. And like I say, I do believe, I think some of them had the DVD signed by them, and some of them, I think maybe the CD was signed by them, or the Cenotype. And so it doesn't mention that on here, I don't think. No, not that I can see. So yeah, I was really, really lucky to get this set. with that limited edition in there. Now this does come with a poster. Was that part of the set? I think it was actually. So yeah, so with the smaller set you had to send away for it, but with this one you did actually get the full size poster. I'm not going to sort of open all this up now because it is a very, very big poster. Okay, so yes, this is the certificate of authenticity for these special sets. So if I zoom in there, you can pause it and you can see this is quite collectible. So here it says the deluxe collector's set is numbered with respective of the following editions: 500 box sets signed with 1 sheet frame poster, 500 box sets with the signed DVD, 500 sets with the Cenotype, which is one of the ones I've got, and 500 box sets with signed lobby cards. So that's a total of 2,000 of these that they did. They hand signed these. Must have been a lot. Took them quite some time to sign that lot, but yeah, it does say here that this certificate accompanies the set of 260 in addition of 500, and it's hand signed by, authorised by the archivist and curator. So yeah, wow, what an amazing addition to have in the collection. So this, I just popped this in. This was something I just got off of eBay just to accompany the set, and it's just that little poster there, which I quite like. A bit different with the telephone and the code coming out of the phone. So it's not part of this set, it's just a little extra something that I found along the way. Matrix being one of my sort of favourite films of all time. Okay, so there was a little advertisement there for the music. And then another advertisement at the time, Samsung with their flip phones. If you remember the old flip phones from back in the 90s, the late 90s. Yeah, this was way before the iPhone and touchscreen and all the rest of it came in. And also they're advertising some physical home entertainment stuff like camera, 5.1 system and a DVD player. Okay, so we also get some lobby cards with this edition. So some really nice lobby cards there. Trinity. Okay, so another one of these poster things. We've already got the poster in this, so kind of irrelevant. Another lobby card there. Fantastic scene where they go into the Matrix itself. That gun battle on the rooftop, iconic scenes from the film. Really do like these lobby cards. I mean, they're larger versions of, I guess, what you get in sort of modern collector's editions now. You know, these came out at the time when you didn't get many collector's editions. They're only for sort of very sort of few films that they, certainly Warner Brothers, decided to give the sort of collector set treatment. And there's obviously Morpheus. And then the final part of this set, and again it's sealed. I don't see the point in unsealing this because I have the film on DVD several times, and also on 4K and Blu-ray. So there's no need for me to unwrap this. Just to show you the back of it. This is the old snapper case. And what you also get in this, and again I haven't unsealed this, but it is the Matrix soundtrack. So that's really, really cool. That just sort of sits within this set like this. And then all the bump goes back in the box. And just continuing on with the soundtracks, I did both pick up the sequel soundtracks, not Resurrections, but I do have the Matrix Reloaded on CD there. I love the music in these films. So you've got disc 1 there, or CD 1. You open this up and then you get the disc 2. It does come with a little pamphlet, so music inspired from the motion picture. There's text on there. Various images and more text to read. That's very small writing, so yeah, you're probably not going to be able to see all of that. And then I'll just turn that round that way. This is really cool as well, Enter the Matrix. I remember playing that on the PlayStation 2. It was very clever because it came sort of alongside the film, and you kind of played it and it unlocked certain scenes from the film. Well, it was specifically made for the game, but it was a nice complement to Reloaded, and I really enjoyed Reloaded. I loved the stuff on the freeway with the bike and all of that, and the trucks, and I liked the guys, the ghost guys. I thought they were really cool, but I know a lot of people weren't that fussed about Reloaded, but both Reloaded and Revolutions, the whole trilogy was fantastic for me. Like I say, Resurrections, not so much, but yeah, I'm a completist in the Matrix world, so, you know, got that. Anyway, back to this one. So it's the Revolutions CD. Both of these, they're unsealed. I mean, I managed to get these on Music Magpie. In the UK, we have a discounted store, which you can get a lot of second-hand media. Really, really good value, and they do CDs as well. So there's your CD, just a one disc, I think, on this one. Yeah, it's just a one discer. Again, there's your insert. We don't tend to get these much now because I guess everything's all online. You know, you just listen to music, Spotify or whatever. But yeah, I do have a few movie soundtracks in the collection. But yeah, so yeah, really cool. The CDs for the films. Okay, so sticking with the DVD editions, I've also got this Ultimate Matrix collection. So this was a 10 DVD set that was produced. It's got over 35 hours of bonus features, including over 100 new featurettes, never before seen interviews, and new commentaries. And this is such a great comprehensive set, this one, when it came out. And it was all housed in this really nice sort of code box set, almost sort of foil effect, a little bit holographic, I guess. And then you've got all the films here, all in like a digipack sort of versions. So we'll get them all out. So it's a nice rigid strong box. Okay, so the first thing we'll look at is the booklet that came with this release. So it's a nice thick pamphlet, and again it's got written text by the Wachowskis there. Again, went into a lot of detail within this box set. Cool images. What I really like about this set is the artwork that's on the discs and the digipacks. It's kind of stuff that you don't usually see in the standard releases. So yeah, so it goes into, you know, all the documentaries for each film as well. And then you get some wonderful documentaries here, Roots of the Matrix, and also the Zion Archive. Very, very cool. Okay, so let's go with the first film. So this is the digipack. So again, really cool artwork on here. Nice black and white of Neo and Trinity. Open it up and you get 2 discs there, say with unique artwork on them, and you've got sort of artwork behind as well, which take the discs out. So there we go. So that's really nice. So very different to those other 2 DVD editions that I've shown, unique to this set. Then we've got Reloaded. So different image on there. Again, cool artwork on the back. Inside artwork. Now what I've also got in here, now these aren't part of the set, but I just picked them up on eBay. 2 postcards for Reloaded. So this one's really cool. You can see, I hope that's picking up in the camera, the code on Neo. Yeah, really like that. And also the lenticulars, both lenticulars. So they're both branded with the release date of the film. And we've got The Matrix Revolutions. Really cool artwork on there. Nice shot on the back. Again, unique artwork on the discs. Really cool. Then we come to the Animatrix. Now you could buy this separately as an individual release, but again, not with this artwork. So this was unique to this set. And again, this was sort of, you know, some animations, some really cool ones. The artwork closer up. And you've got that image in the back there. And then finally, the Matrix Experience. So this is all the documentaries, sort of extra documentaries on top of the ones that you got for each film. So behind the scenes there. Again, this is kind of like a fold out. So you've got 3 discs there. So you've got the Zion Archive. Roots of the Matrix. The Burly Man Chronicles. And then inside you've got that nice artwork on the back there. Sorry about the glare. So yeah, really nice set this. Like I say, I don't watch the DVD versions because obviously the 4K is the way to go, but I like the artwork on all of these individual sets, and it just makes a fantastic box set to keep for the collection. Okay, so I'm going to continue on now. Now we're going to have a look at a few sort of collectibles, Matrix collectibles, before we look at the 4K sets that I have. So this was kindly given to me by AJ over at AJ's Movie Place. It's a, I think maybe a Diamond Select edition. I can't quite remember, but it's, yeah, Neo in that wonderful scene in the first film. They're in this sort of bank, and there's all the gunshots flying around, and this is the bit where he's flipping round. Absolutely fantastic. There is a second piece to this, which is sort of here, shows you this sort of wall all damaged, and they kind of go together. I have got a short actually on the channel that shows this, so yeah, if you want to go and see that in a bit more detail, go and check out the short in my shorts playlist. Okay, so on to the next collectible. Now this came with part of these 4K sets that I'm going to show you. So it's kind of like a paperweight for the first film, so The Matrix, with the two pills, the red or the blue pill, and obviously it says the choice is yours. It's quite a heavy paperweight, this. So you've got the glass sort of. So yeah, really nice for the first film. Okay, so next up is a collectible for Matrix Reloaded. So I'm going to do an unboxing of this. I haven't actually opened this as of yet, but I thought, well, never going to get rid of these, so we might as well just get it open and have a look at a bit of a closer look at it. And it is the Cat Deja Vu, so hopefully it's quite reflective, this, but it's got all the Matrix code around it and just slides out, and there we have Deja Vu. Let's see if I can get this out. Yeah, it was quite weighty, that. Really cool. I do like that. I guess it's to sort of display, but I'll probably keep this in the you know, in here. So yeah, really nice, that. Like I say, it comes with Mantalab edition that I have, which we're going to have a look at in a minute. So there we go. And then continuing on, we've also got this collectible for Revolutions. There wasn't one for Resurrections, which was a bit of a surprise actually. I thought they would have done something, but yeah, no. Okay, so a bit more of a blue aesthetic to this one. Slide it out. Now I think this is a mobile phone holder. I think it's kind of in two parts. Yeah. I'll get this out. Okay, so you've got the base there, so it's got a magnet on it, so that fits to there, and basically you just put your mobile phone in here like so. I probably won't use it as a mobile phone holder, but it's still nice. It's all textured, kind of like the Sentinels, that sort of vibe about it, and obviously you've got that sort of, you know, Sentinel arm, I guess, so that your mobile phone can kind of sit in this. Okay, so down to the final part of the video, and we're looking at the 4K sets. So here we go. Here's the first one, which is the Matrix 4K and Blu-ray. Now I will say these aren't complete sets. The boxes I've obviously bought, but they would have contained more editions of the same film, but I didn't I bought the boxes separately and the editions separately, so yeah, they're very, very expensive to buy as a complete set. Information there. I think, hang on, so here we go, here's the limited number. So it's a Mantalab, and what's wonderful about these sets are they glow in the dark. I'll see if I can take a photograph of it in the dark and probably put up an image here. But all this is textured, really, really nice, raised. It's a very, very premium sort of feel to it. You've got the matrix on the side there, and then on the back you've got that wonderful image. It's a corridor image, and yeah, all these sort of glow in the dark. It's like a magnet, so you open it up like this, and then inside, oh okay, yeah, so what I've got inside is the Titans of Cult Matrix Edition, which I kind of bought before I bought these editions. It's the only Titans of Cult edition that I have in the collection. Here's the back of it. Yeah, I didn't sort of go down the line of picking up Titans of Cult, but the only one I really did like was this Matrix version. And it was mainly because of the steelbook. I really like that sort of steelbook design. So inside you do get the 4K disc and the Blu-ray disc and the special features. There we go, there's a limited edition thing there. So yeah, I do actually have 2 copies of the Matrix on 4K. Bit crazy, but there we go. So this does contain like a magnet and a pin. So you can get the magnet out, if it will come out. There's the magnet. What's really cool is you can put that magnet actually on the steelbook, and it kind of creates that image, which really, really cool. There's the badge, Deja Vu. Really, really cool. And continuing on in the box, and I do have one of the editions for Mantalab. There was another one that would have been included in this set if I'd have bought it complete. But here we go. So I will take it out of this little sleeve. Now with Mantalab, they give you these little lenticulars, and this one's got the Matrix code on it. Very, very cool. They also give you some little stickers as well. So you've got the white rabbit there and all the pills. So there's the J card. So if you wish to read that, you're more than welcome to. And then here's the edition. So you've got the Matrix code there. Absolutely fantastic. And then on the back as well. Very, very cool. Embossing on the top there and on the spine. Open it up and we don't get a steelbook, we do get a Amaray case. Unusual, I know, but again I got the steelbook for the you know, with that Titans of Cult edition. So again you've got all the discs again, black this time, But what's also nice about this edition is you do get inside artwork, which generally you would only get that on a steelbook. But some of these premium editions, they do that for the Amaray releases. Like I say, I don't have to have the steelbook. I think the other edition that would have been in this Manta Lab edition would have had a steelbook. But I'm more than happy with the editions that I've got, to be honest, in this set. And you also get a nice sort of square bound booklet, rabbit on the front there, text code on the back. And again, there is writing up, probably the same kind of stuff that I've, although this is more about the cast. Lawrence Fishburne, Keanu Reeves. So yeah, it's some nice bits of writing in here. It's not all just pictures. So that's really cool with the way he's trying to stop the bullets. So yeah, really nice booklet to go with this release. And also, just to show you inside the box, it's all velvet inside there. You've got like drawstring, so you can be able to pull the editions out, because it is quite a snug fit once they're in there. So you definitely need that to pull them out. Like I say, I guess it's a hybrid set that I've created here. Yeah, very happy with this Matrix release. Okay, so next up is the Matrix Reloaded. So again, similar sort of box, glow in the dark, fully textured. Here's the J card, all the tech specs and all the rest of it on there. Fantastic Atmos soundtracks on these, and they've also got Dolby Vision. If I ever do get an OLED, I'm going to get one with Dolby Vision on it. Check out, because I'm sure it'll look fantastic. You know, the HDR with all the neon colours and all the rest of it. So again, there's the side, all textured, and then on the back you've got the key maker. And again, you know, absolutely fantastic editions these. Open it up, so it's like a magnet, opens up. You've got the code on the inside. So just before we look at the editions, these are some art cards that I believe came with, I think it might have been an HMV edition. Again, I picked these up on eBay. So you've got Morpheus, Agent Smith, Neo, Trinity, I forget the character's name, she was in Reloaded, Monica Bellucci, I think that is. Those two guys, the twins, they were really great characters. They could kind of like almost sort of become transparent and sort of go through walls. I thought they were really cool. And that's Will Smith's wife. I forget the character's name, but yeah, she was kind of sort of captain of one of the ships. So yeah, sort of all just branded like that, really. Okay, so now what's slightly different about this one, you do get, well, you would have got 2 editions in there, but also I've kept the collectible for this set at the bottom. And what it is, oh, I can get them out, it's kind of got stuck. They are the keys, and these are really heavy keys. They're all sort of got the Matrix code in them. There's quite a weight to those, so they don't come in a box like the other collectibles, yeah, really nice. So they just sort of fit in a foam surround that sort of fits in the bottom of the case. And again, I mean, this was limited to 900, 207. As I say, it would have had another edition in it, which would have been the Steelbook. But this one again has got the Amaray, but it's got the lenticular slip box. Again, that's pretty much the same what was on the outer box. But there, we've got really nice image. Fantastic, these lenticulars from Mantalab. And again, you've got the Agent Smith. Got 1, 2, loads of them. Absolutely fantastic. At the top there, that's all embossed. And again, the spine embossed as well. Open it up. So once again, you get the Amaray, again with different artwork on. The Mantalab lenticular for Reloaded. Nice sort of a white aesthetic with green. And then you get the discs again. And then some inside artwork. This is sort of that party they have in that cave. Great scene that is. Then much like the first release, nice square bound booklet once again. Oh, and again, we've got some stickers there with the keys and the pills. I think this is just more pictures this time. No real write-up about the cast because we had that in the first book. Yeah, just picture book pictures. Nice, these are different pictures to what's in all the rest of the releases that I have though. So, you know, I'm not sort of doubling up on a lot of this stuff, even though sort of over multiple formats. I did have the Blu-ray set before the 4Ks, and they were just the 3 standard Amarays in a sort of hard box, but didn't really do anything special for those, you know, no sort of collector's cards or, you know, steel books or anything like that. So so yeah, I didn't keep hold of those. So yeah, the Matrix Reloaded from Mantalab. Okay, so continuing on, and we're looking at the Matrix Revolutions. So again, once again, glow in the dark set, all fully textured, embossing on the title. Got your J card again. So yeah, take a closer look at this. Very, very cool. And you got a number down there again. And what this one is. 900. Oh, 167. Quite a low number, that one. But just for the box. Like I say, the contents don't match up. Okay, so this one we get like a little pamphlet there, Revolutions. So what do we have inside here? So okay, we've got some art cards, all branded on the back there like that. So I thought Revolutions was the great ending to the film, really. I don't really see why they needed to come back and, you know, resurrect them, but I guess that's where your studios sort of, you know, they think they're onto a good thing. And the trouble was, too much time was sort of went by, I think, between this film, because they kind of shot Revolutions and Reloaded back to back in this sort of, well, early 2000s, wasn't it? You know, and I just thought it was a perfect end to the film, and I was surprised when they announced, you know, Resurrections, and yeah, it just wasn't the same. I know Lana Wachowski came back. The other Wachowski decided she didn't want to be involved in it. We've got a bonus disc there as well with the Sentinel. I don't know which way up it should be. Might be that way up. What we've got here, special features disc. Don't quite know why it's like that. Yeah, don't know. Unusual that. Okay, so let's open this up. And then the final edition in this set is this one here. Okay, so once again you get little stickers, this time with a blue aesthetic. Manta Lab Lenticular again. J-card. And then we get the edition. So you get that fantastic matrix code effect. Side all embossed. The top embossed. The bottom. Again, these had a number. 1,500 of these were made. 1308. And then we open it up inside, and we've got the Amaray cases, discs inside there, all the Agent Smiths. I've actually got a feeling that these sets come from UHD Club, actually, these Amarays, and I think I bought these just with the slip boxes, not with the steelbooks, because yeah, Manta Lab do steelbooks, they don't do Amarays, so I'm pretty sure it's a further hybrid edition I've created here. So we've got a square bound book which was part of the Manta Lab edition. And again, I think this is just pictures once again. No text in this. I'll have that one. Yeah, fantastic. So yeah, really nice booklet. Okay, so we come to the final set in this collection. So if you stay with me for this long, really do appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and yeah, check out some of the other playlists, and go and check out at your leisure. Right, let's get on. So this is Resurrections. Despite the film, there's some great imagery in it. Really nice box set. Again, you've got all the tech specs on the back there. Now, they went for a very different theme, a white and green theme with this one. Again, heavily textured. I think this is glow in the dark as well, this one. But yeah, it's a very unusual sort of shift from black and green to white and green. So whether they'll continue that aesthetic with the next film, I don't know. Whether Manta Lab will do anything for the next film, I'm not sure. Did I show that? You've got the red and the blue pill on the back. Open it up. Okay, so there's your inside there. Again with this one, I do actually have two editions in here. Again, this first one. I think this is Mantalab. Now this one does contain a steelbook. Yeah. So there's your J card again. Same stuff as the previous one. Okay, so yeah, very nice Mantalab steelbook, this one. He did do several editions for the UK. Wasn't that impressed with many of them, to be honest. This one I really like. Open it up. You do get like a pamphlet with some art cards and whatnot in it. The discs, 4K and the Blu-ray. Okay, so let's get into these goodies. Once again, we get like a sticker. And we also get the Mantalab Lenticular. Again, sticking with the white and the green. So we get the character cards. To be honest, Keanu Reeves looks more like John Wick in this, doesn't he? New characters in the film. And for some strange reason, they went for a different Morpheus. I don't know why they didn't ask Lawrence Fishburne back, but they didn't. Returning cast members were Carrie-Anne Moss and Keanu Reeves from the original. And I think the one other guy, can't remember his name, but yeah, I think he came back. He was only in it for like a cameo. On the back of these is all of this. Very cool imagery, you know. But yeah, obviously they're a lot older in this. Then we get the slip box. So again, sticking with that sort of code. The matrix on the side there, all embossed. Embossing on the top. And on the back you've got Neo and Trinity. Very, very cool. This was limited to 1500 and the number is 1111. Once again, comes with a square bound booklet. I think there was a steel book with this image, which I didn't mind. It's very plain, but I think that might have been the back image as well. But I do like that steel book that comes with this set. And again, it's just pictures from the film. Oh yeah, Will Smith's wife came back. Obviously they sort of made look a lot older. Yeah, she was another returning character. It's just they should have had Agent Smith back. The guy that they got to play the new Agent Smith was all right, but he's not a patch on I forget his name now, but the actor who played him in the first 3 films. But yeah, still a really nice edition for this film. And I also have a Blu-ray set. Now I can't quite remember. This was either Target or Best Buy. Can't remember which one it was, but it is this one here. It comes in like a acetate case, acetate, however you want to say it. So, oh, you've got Deja Vu on the back there as well. So yeah, you just got the Blu-ray version there with that artwork. I've got a DVD as well. I'll be able to play that DVD now that I've got Region 4. It is a Target exclusive. So yeah, you get these art cards that kind of you can, you know, display them, different characters. Quite like the blue and the red aesthetic on each card. What's also nice is on the back they make up a picture of Deja Vu. So in a second I will show you what that looks like on the screen, all made up. So I'll just put that here. So I hope you enjoyed that closer look at my Matrix collection. So I do have quite a bit for these films that I've collected over the years. Really sort of happy with the additions that I do have. And yeah, I'd be interested to hear your thoughts down below. Do you have any of these films? You know, do you have them in DVD, Blu-ray or 4K? Are you interested in seeing another Matrix film, or did you think this last one, Resurrections, was a step too far? They should have just kept it at the trilogy. I'm interested to hear your comments down below. Alright guys, well that's the end of the video. See you next time.